What's going on, everybody? How y'all feeling? Happy Saturday. Please make sure you share, like, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate the love and support excuse me, that I have been receiving on this channel. Bye-bye. This video, I'm going to talk to you guys, though, about starting a YouTube channel. You want to start a YouTube channel this year? I'm gonna tell you guys the ups and downs that I've gone through personally. Give you some tips, some advice, and we'll be good because we got to help each other. The game is free. I'm not going to charge you for this free. This game is free. So please share, like, and subscribe. Check it out. First thing I'm going to tell you, for the reason I really started a YouTube channel, I had this whole mindset or this concept of a podcast. Maybe like 2019, I wanted a podcast. I was fucked up, man. My mind at that time, I was depressed. I was going through a lot of shit. Relationships, jobs, family, money, but life itself was just fucking me up, and I just had I had a lot going on. During that time, I felt like I didn't have people that I could trust. Felt that people that I was comfortable talking to about certain topics in my life, certain things that I was going through, and I was alone. As corny as it may sound to some people, I was alone. I'm trying to deal with mad shit and cracking jokes and going to work every day and acting like everything is fine. But I'm dealing with just mad stress and just mad shit from the past, whether it's my fault or not. No, I'm not going to sit here and cast no blame on nobody. Life is life. But life was fucking me up. And I just didn't have anybody to talk to. So I kind of got to a point where I was just like, you know what, fuck it. If people aren't going to ask me, yo, what's going on with this? How are you feeling about this situation? You okay? Bro, you good? Like, nobody was asking me that shit, so I said, fuck it. I'm going to go turn this camera on. Well, at the time, I wasn't even on YouTube. I'm going to go put a tape recorder on, and I'm just going to talk about this situation. I'm going to talk about that situation. This is how I'm feeling right now. This is how I was feeling back then. This is how it was going on. That's how everything started. I downloaded Anchor app. It's a podcasting app, audio only, no visual, no video, nothing like that. And, I started recording. I started talking about a couple stories here and there. Nothing crazy. Like, I only probably did maybe 2 or 3 of them. And, and I stopped. So, reason I stopped, and it's going to be the first piece of advice that I give you guys, is because I got discouraged. Because one, I wasn't getting the views or the listens that I thought that I felt that I deserved at the time. And second was because people were talking me out of it. So, first piece of advice, don't worry about the views. Don't worry about getting 100,000 listeners or subscribers the first video you put out. Don't even worry about that shit because it's not going to happen. Second, don't let anybody tell you what the fuck you could put on your page. Don't let anybody tell you, yo, I don't like you talking about this. Don't talk about that. Why are you talking about this part of your life? You should keep that private. If you feel passionate about something, if you want to talk about something, whether somebody likes it or not, talk about it. It's your channel, it's your page, it's your life, it's your voice. Live it. You lived it, you can talk about it. If nobody has any say in that shit, and I didn't realize that at first. Because when I made those first couple episodes on Anchor, people were telling me, yo, why are you talking about this part of your life, blah, 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 this and that, like getting on me about that shit. And me being kind of, I was weak-minded at the time. I'm not going to bullshit you. I was kind of like, okay, man, let me delete it. And I deleted the shit. And I deleted my whole Anchor page. And I was like, you know what, fine. And I stopped recording for a couple months after that. And it was just because I had put it in my mind that, they're right. I shouldn't be talking about this. This is nobody's business. They're right. Fuck all that shit. They're not right. Like I said, you lived your life. You could talk about whatever the fuck you went through. Okay? Second piece of advice. Your content. Figure out whatever you want to talk about. You want to talk about something that's educational? You want to teach people how to work on cars? Cool. You want to teach people how to shoot a basketball? Cool. Cook? Cool. But find something you're good at, something you care about, you're passionate about, and stick to that shit. Now you may be like, yo, bro, I'm on your page, and one day you talking about this, one day you talking about that, you talking about this. I like talking. Maybe this is I like talking. I enjoy telling stories. I enjoy kind of, entertaining people with that sense as far as like with my voice. I want to talk. So, but I am trying to give you guys a lot more other content. Like, I want to travel. I do want to give you guys some vlogs and like try to just experience different shit out here in Florida that I could like share with you guys. So I'm not gonna just keep doing stories and like, but for you, whatever content you're doing, stick to it and believe in it. Again, if you're passionate about it, it's probably because you lived it, because you experienced about it. You could do whatever you want with it. Don't let nobody take you out of that shit. 3. Start with equipment. Don't worry about equipment. Don't worry about going out and spending money on an $800 camera, or you don't gotta go get the MacBook Pro right now. You don't need that shit. I don't have a camera. I record on my iPhone. I got the 13 Pro Max that I just got a couple months ago. Before that, I was using my other iPhone. Never had a camera. I never recorded on a camera. This is my first time. First time recording on a tripod. I just got this tripod for Christmas for my girl with this LED light. First time. You do not need all this. Don't get sucked in with that shit. Just find yourself a smartphone, which in 2022, come on, yo. You gotta have a smartphone with a good camera. LED light is optional. I definitely recommend you do have one just because it does help with the glow. Like, my shit kind of, if I turn it off, let's see. Like, come on, man. We turn it on. So it does help. It does help. But so does a regular light in your bedroom. Yeah, sometimes you may have to adjust the windows and figure it out. Go outside, get the sun. You got a natural light outside. Go figure it out. Step outside of the box. Everything is not gonna work how you want it to work. A motherfucking dog be over here barking and shit. Roommates coming up and down the steps all the time. It's not gonna work. But you gotta maneuver around that shit. Equipment, your content, finding something that you're comfortable with, that you're passionate about, and sticking to it. Don't get discouraged from anybody or from anything that you see on your channel. I think 4 is probably the most important one, unless I think of something else. But this is just kind of like with everything in life. Stay consistent. Stay consistent, because when you start growing a little following, when you get your subscribers, and people are going to expect your work. People are going to expect you to be posting more regularly. And have been doing a very bad job staying consistent with you guys. I know I have. I know this time I've seen that I go like, I think the longest time I went like 2 months without making a video. 2 weeks here, a week here, 5. Nah, you gotta get a schedule. Get a schedule and stick to that shit. That way your followers will know, and you don't want to let people down. You don't want to let people down, especially if they're telling you, yo, I like your shit, bro. Keep working with your shit. I'm waiting for the next video, and you can't provide for them. I'm coming for you guys. I got you guys, yo, for real. I got a lot cooking up. Another piece of advice that I've gotten, that I've seen from other videos, from other YouTubers, which I don't do at all, which I should probably start just because this makes sense. Record like 20 to 25 videos before you even post one out. Like, just record, just 20. That way you don't, like, thinking about it, I'll be like, man, I don't got 25 topics to talk about. Just randomly just think about in my head this and that I really care enough to talk about. You know what I mean? And I think that's the difference too with a lot of channels, is that people go in front of a camera and just do a bunch of crazy shit, stupid shit, just to get the views and followers, and they do these pranks and this and that. I'm not doing all that shit, right? I'm not doing that. I'm not. So it's definitely good to be outside and just like having that inspiration where you could come up with multiple videos. But having 20 videos, that way you already have your ammos ready. Like, you have 2 videos you're going to post on Monday. You're going to wait a couple of days, Thursday, boom, here's another video. Saturday, boom, here's another video. And you're going to keep your followers engaged. I gotta get on that. Because right now, it's Saturday morning. What time is this? Look. It's Saturday morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm giving to you guys this shit right as I do this shit. Hope I helped you guys out. Hope you guys appreciate the support or appreciate what I'm doing. I appreciate everything, the love and support you guys give me. If you start a YouTube channel, drop it in the comment. I'll subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to mine. Follow me on my Instagram at nrivera9123, Twitter, TikTok. My TikTok. I'm gonna get my TikTok shit right too. Y'all, yeah, peace.